Bible. Let me tell you, this is biblical. Murume hadzoke after sex. Kanasinga kude. Kashoma. I'll give you Absalom and Ammon. Ammon akachiva half sister yake, and just the Absalom in the Bible. Ammon akachiva half sister. Aita kamuona so aka. He actually fell sick, and Ammon was the favorite. You guys use feeds or tanga. Okay, let me find you this verse before I go, because many people be like, oh, feeds or you're lying. I'm not lying. I'll find it. Right. 2 Samuel 13 verse 23. Absalom kills Ammon. 2 Samuel does okay. I was starting a good Ammon anochiva sister yake. I think that's the best. Absalom akazomura. Right. 2 Samuel 13. Ndobva ndapedza. Ndakuradza ndoziva Bible. Kuti mozoziva vanhukadzi kuti varume vakaita sei. Listen, munhukadzi usajaja murume nekurara newe. When men sleep with you, we don't sleep with you because we love you. No. We can even sleep newe tisingakude. We can even murume ukamuregera zvakanaka wakagadzira buri pagaba rejemu. A man can sleep in a gabare jam zakatona kanaka is good or rikavagwa nesaga so vakaisa buri chete vakangokuradza apo panopinda apo murume akati hapana chirwere apo nzapinza murume anokwira gudo akatorechemerera akaritengera njanji nechitima. Trust me, men, we don't use that as love. I'll give you an example in the Bible so you know. When we started this life, I was talking also and choose a Bible, so those who are just arriving must wanna. 2 Samuel 13 verse 1. David's son. This David, Maria David ka. Yange kazara chihure. No, bambo David yakanyora hakuna muri yange ne chihure. King Solomon angari mwana Solomon mwana wa David akati bakadza ameno 700 something. David ochakakwira mukadzi womunhu akadini. Solomon akazviita vana vacho vaingokwirana. Okay. Let's forget that. But ndinoda kuudza kuti munzwisise vanhu vakadzi kuti a man, don't ever judge a man kuti anokuda nokurara newe. You can actually judge a man anokuda nokukutengera something, but be very careful kana asati amborara newe. That's why that most of you ladies, you will know if a guy loves you after you sleep with the guy. Because after you sleep with the guy, if he keeps coming back, you're almost there. If he keeps coming back, not because he's desperate, not because I know Zoyane Monday or Tuesday. Some guys are crazy when they love you. And you guys are busy looking elsewhere. I'll give you an example, right? Listen to this verse. 2 Samuel 13 verse 1 to 22. And if we just 22, right? David's son Absalom had a very beautiful unmarried sister named Tamar. Ammon, another of David's sons, fell in love with her. Tukutaura David, vana vaisendeva David. But because David chiure chakawandisa, akakwira vakadzi vakawanda. Saka vana vake vama-sisters vaidanana. Umwe mwana wa David, ainzi Ammon, akuchiva Tamar, ainzi Tamari. This Tamar was so beautiful, right? He was so much in love with her that he became ill. Listen, guys, girls. A guy can love you. We can love women. Yeah, we can fall sick. But hold on. Don't get too excited. Because that love is the motto in my paper. Love is the motto in my paper. A guy can love you. Yes. He was so much in love with her that he became ill because it seemed impossible for him to have her. As a virgin, she was kept from meeting men. But he had a friend, a very shrewd man named Jonah, the son of David's brother, Shammah. Jonah said to Ammon, "You are the king's son. Yet day after day I see you looking sad. You're so sad. What's the matter?" And he said, "I'm in love with Tamar, the sister of my half-brother Absalom." He answered. Jonah said to him, "Pretend you are sick and go to bed. When your father comes to see you, say to him, 'Please ask my sister Tamar to come and feed me.' I wanted to prepare the food here where I can see her, and then serve to me herself." And a lot of you girls fail this test. When we go crazy about you, listen, ladies, I once told you, leave him. This is true. Any guy who loves you, if he's chatting you up, watch his hands. Trousers. A secret. If a guy really likes you, he can be crazy. Wake up and a hook. That's why a lot of you, it's stupid for a lady. You're so very stupid. You're very stupid. You went to a movie. Magano watch a movie. Nae, aonambo yinzo aka mira. Magambo swim a mesa, ainambo mira. Magambo do hagana, ainambo mira. And you expect a miracle when he gets married. Oh, he's a brother. No. Trust me, even that pastor. If you get too close, you may tempt him. That's what, oh, tazongo kwirana by Mr. No. Everything is planned. This was planned. A lot of you murukukwirwa nema pastors, murukukwirwa nevanhu vari ministers. Oh, takangoita mistake. It was a temptation. It wasn't a temptation. Chihure can be planned. Hecho chihure chiri kuplana. These are brothers and sister, a brother and sister. But this is not the point I want to take. I want to show you what goes through a man's mind after alula. This is where the difference. Imimi vanukadzi tikakulula soon after lula you fall in love. Men are not there. Not all men. Men are not like that. So you are lucky. Respect that guy. Respect that guy. After reading this, I'll finish the live. And tag any lady who thinks this guy loves me because he sleeps with me. No. Trust me, no. But as men, we know within an hour, within 2 days, within a week, we know if we're going to marry you or not. We know. Within a week or 2 weeks, a man will know whether he's going to marry you or not. A man will know. Yeah, that's why sometimes you think, oh, he's a heartbreaker. He's not. At least he's not sleeping with you. A guy who just stops talking to you. Suddenly, mambo, WhatsApp, then, you should respect that guy. He doesn't want to waste your time. At least he knows. He knew from the word go. He knew that he's not going to marry you. So he doesn't want to waste your time. So listen, they've planned it. This Jonah, son of David's brother Shammah, I'm pretend that you are ill, go to bed. When your father comes to see you, say to him, please, ask my sister Tamar. I want him to prepare food. So Ammon pretended that he was ill and went to bed. Before we go there, Ammon pretended to be ill, but he was already ill because the Bible said he loved the king's son, this king's daughter, that he became ill. He was ill, but he had to pretend to have another illness. Your illness, you have sadness, you have anxiety, you have illness, he's not well. But he had to pretend to be ill, another different illness, from sort of illness. The Bible tells us that he loved her so much that he became ill. But in my illness, he have Joanna daddy. Yeah, Joe daddy. They pretender. So he's now got 2 illnesses. He's pretending to have another illness. I'm trying to prove to you women that, listen, sleeping with you, when a guy is sleeping with you, it doesn't mean love. We know that when we sleep with you, we make you love. Women don't just sleep. When women sleep with us, you go there. That's why I always say, move on. When your wife cheats on you, my friend, just move on. It's over. Oh, take a break. Never. They don't recover like that. When a woman sleeps with another man while married to you, move on, my brother. And don't chema. So listen, but it's different with men. A man can sleep with 20 and still love you. Oh yes, a man, that's why even sometimes a man who's been cheating for years and years, but he's faithful to his wife. He's not faithful to his wife, but he loves his wife. The day the wife finds out, he even kills himself. He 50, or he wants to kill the wife. Men can do that. But it's very, very rare for ladies to sleep na munhu. Vagomuda, vagodzoka kumuna, wangu andinoda ari kumba, ndongorara hangu newe. That's why even vanhu varume vane dzisingachamiri vaya. Vakadzi vava kanorara kunzoko. They get confused. They can no longer differentiate between rudo chaigo nokungonopiwa lula, and then you find them vakutotengera vakadzi doro, vakunotengera murume, katotengera murume wokunze, murume wako mumba ninga kutoziya kutoshaya, kutotora zvinhu proper tuchinda naye kumba small. Vakadzi, they're not good with small houses. If you are a small house, yemukadzi, she can do something crazy. Kumarisa zvapera tenga imba. Yes, that's what. So let's get back here. Ammon pretended that he was ill and went to bed. King David went to see him. Ammon said to him, please let Tamar come and make me cakes here where I can see her, then serve them to me herself. So David sent a word to Tamar in the palace, go to Ammon's house and prepare some food for him. She went there and found him in bed. She took some wufu, prepared it, made some cakes, and there where he could see her. Then she baked the cakes and emptied them onto the pan for him to eat. But he wouldn't. He said, send everyone away. And they all left. Then he said to her, bring the cakes here to my bed and serve them to me yourself. Big mistake. She took the cakes and went over to him, and she offered them to him. He grabbed her and said, come to bed with me. No, she said. Don't force me to do such a degrading thing. That's awful. How could I ever hold up my head in public again? And you would completely disgrace Israel. Please speak to the king. I'm sure the king. Too late. But he would not listen. And since he was stronger than she was, he overpowered her and raped her. That was the first rape I read in the Bible. The first ever rape in the Bible was done by this guy to his sister, Hanjadzi Absalom. What happened after Absalom was so angry. My God. Okay, let me finish him. Then, soon after sex, Ammon was filled with deep hatred of her. He hated her now even more than he had loved her before. Soon after bonde, ukamupa bonde, raanga chichemerera for years, murume akarimirira. A man usually can get, look how beautiful she was. Akuna unza akachinja face. Zvakangonzi soon after sex. Soon after sex, Ammon was filled with deep hatred for her. He hated her now even more than he had loved her before. He said to her, get out. No, she answered, I'm not going out. To send me like this is a greater crime than what you just did. Kundivhura kwawandiita wondidzinga mudzingiro ne ausada kumbona murume kuti dzimwe nguva unomuvhizitira so ugorara naye so panonga kuti makombi anopera uchikoti bhetere iwe manya makombi ekupesera itopera manje kuti munhu andikwira munhu angachindinyengera dai iwo akundiitira rafa pedza ndikwira so indava hamuzati mazvona vanhukadzi zvinoitika zviri mubhaibheri izvi zvakaitika mubhaibheri izvi. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is that if you see that guy coming back, especially arara newe nhasi ari kufonera nhasi manheru wasvika kumberi lavi ini ndasvika okay mangwana makuseni it continues as if anomborara newe. You are lucky. You are very lucky. Normally hatred inouya. That's why nditi murume wese anongokuda asati avata newe. So ndo panozoshanda malooks manje. Iwo ukaona kuti warohwalula uchigeza manje, malooks anoshanda pakuti akada kuti akusiye anazvibvunza but ndomwana ipi ari nani. A lot of men are with you because you are the best ikoko. A lot of your marriages apa dai mamuri South Africa wakarangwa kudhara. You are lucky not to room Europe. Musina ma temptations akati wande. Some of you ndakambozvitaura you are only married because your husband is earning less. Your husband akangwana or your partner is earning less. Ikangwana an extra 2,000. Moramba nemi. Tikangoidzera 500 a month on top of what you're getting now. Both sides. Moramba nemi. Umwe munhu aringoda newe because haasi kuafforda madam vakanaka vanogarapo because vanoti dhure mbijana. Tikangomupa more cash. Tikangomwedzera cash munhu uyu. Moramba nemi. So akamuti get out. Tama was wearing a long robe with full of sleeves. I feel sick when I read this. So she sprinkled ashes on her head, tore her robe, and with her face buried in her hands, went away crying. When her brother Absalom saw her, he asked, "Has Ammon molested you?" Absalom akangozviziva straight away. Absalom akazviziva straight away. First question angovunza akati, "Has Ammon molested you?" Most of you guys don't know these stories are in the Bible. The Bible is exciting if you read it nicely. A lot of you guys didn't even know that this story is in the Bible. So you need to thank me for being. I'm not a pastor, but I can be a pastor. A very powerful one. God uses me. So I know the Bible too. So, but ndikadotanga chechi mungadobaika nokundipa chegumi pano. I'm not ready. But she sprinkled ashes. But Absalom, what he has, Ammon, please sister, don't let it upset you so much. He is your half-brother. So don't tell anyone about it. Absalom is like, don't tell anyone about it. He's trying to cover the shame. His sister. This story in the Bible is sickening. And it's so painful. Hapana cho chinorwadza sokukwigwa nemunhu. Akukwira kumanikidza futi kukwira. Okuramba futi. And yet a lot of you girls don't know this. Munovhura makumbo, uchivhura makumbo. Hauwine munhu nemakumbo. Murume hauwine nemakumbo sebhora. Vana Ronaldo ndo vanowira. Murume hauwine nemakumbo sebhora. You have to add something. You have to have those looks. Zvokuti akakutesa anonzwa, I want to go back. Kana zvisipo izvozvo anokuita zvaAmmon izvi. But this lady was beautiful. So Tamar left Absalom's house and said, sad and lonely. So that sadness has been transferred to Tamar. Sadness yanga iri kumukomana uya inobva yauya pauri. Saka iwo ukarara nemunhu iwo wanga uri sad uchishaya partner. Munhu acho kana anga ari sad achishaya bondeka akarara newe ari kutransfer that problem yakadai to you manje iwo mukadzi. Wozongona wakwigwa, you're not happy, confidence yako ita low. So a lot of you ladies tinokwana muri very low in confidence. Because mine madampiwa this style. For someone to tell people wakanaka, who believe it? You don't believe it in ndakanaka. We always want to unengosinga believe it in ndakanaka. Muna chikuzati wakanaka unengosinga believe after abuse yakada so. So Absalom hated Ammon so much. Nokuti anga reperwa sister yake Tamar that he would no longer even speak to him. So that's the chapter, and that was good that Absalom ended up killing Ammon, and Absalom also died. Aripa Bizaka, so you could read on your own. So those who wanted to know where I read this, verse 2 Samuel 13, verse 1 to 22. So what I was trying to say is, women, don't judge us by kurara name. For I say to you, men can sleep with anything. Anything chinepulse, yeah. But coming back now, ukaona achidzoka, rate him highly. Not many men vanoramba chikuda kana vavata newe. I'm telling you this. There are not many. There's a difference between kuda and pretend. Remember, we can pretend. I can pretend to love you, yes, and keep coming back. But you know, if ukona relationship you're going to warara nai, he's always on the phone with you. He wants to talk to you often. And there's something. That man is very rare. That man is very rare. As you'll know very well, because I'm not running. You should know now. Mama, you got running last week, and he's still in touch. But I'm watching the job for that. You had to take manaka. Kuna wano wanaita obsession ngodaita mwanane, but wano wanzo we mnaruto ndidao. And usually you can tell the real one because I know not munzo. My suggestions are kind of actually permanent decisions. Although it's thought of my permanent. Then they antanga uda kuintroduce kuvanhu very close to. Ukamuti ande kwa pastor vangu achibvuma. Yeah, we are pinned up. So it's so easy to see kuti munhu ari kupretenda ndopi, especially kana uchirara naye. Oh, ndandiri busy. Soon after arara newe, oh sorry, ndandiri busy. Ndandiri busy sha, ndazoita busy. Iwe murume kana achikuda anomeka time. Anyone kana achikuda anomeka time. Memo varume mukadzi anoti ndandiri busy. Keep looking shamwari. Wako chaichai amboiti busy. Hakuna munhu ari busy. So kune song yangu yeti hakuna munhu ari busy. Ndio ndopedza nayo. Tobva radi tarova pasi zvedu. So thank you so much guys. I will make you listen ku song yangu yandakaimba inonzi hakuna munhu ari busy. Zvandaida kutaura ndezvokuti hakuna munhu ari busy. Zveshuwa hakuna munhu ari busy. Hakuna munhu ari busy. Trust me. Munhu ari busy chachai yaumbomuwana. Munhu ari busy hakuna. Inongori excuse hayo. Anofanirwa kuwandira time. Azviite. So song yacho inoimbwa ichidai song. Tenzo. Mira tenzo. Ndadiko pana. Mira tenzo. Tenzo ndai connected. Right, it's connected. Inonza hakuna munhu ari busy. Funny enough, haiskurira. Mira tenzo kuti. So